Happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody.
Word.
Happy Martin Luther King Day. I'm gonna plug some shit real quick. I just want to say, my bad to everybody in DC. I had to reschedule my Washington DC shows at the DC Improv. I'm currently filming a movie right now, which is dope. So I had to reschedule that, and I also had to reschedule my Rochester shows. I have rescheduled the Rochester shows. You can get those at my website, theandrewschulz.com. These are stand-up shows. I haven't rescheduled the DC shows yet. The DC Improv was real tight. They were upset. They were upset that I canceled on them kind of late, et cetera, et cetera. And, I get that. I totally understand that from a business perspective. They've been promoting me, and I had to pull out. But at the same time, I've had clubs cancel on me because a bigger act was coming in. So this is the nature of the business, and it is what the hell it is.
Way to big time with Schulz.
Say what?
That's a way to big time with Schulz.
Bro, I can't wait to big time these clubs. I really cannot wait, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling. I mean, like, these little fucking bonus things that they give you. They basically like you could get I'm getting to the nuance of stand-up comedy, but like if you sell out every show for 5 shows. You get like a $500 bonus. Okay, so I brought 1,000 people into your club, each spending $20 cover, another $20 on drinks.
Yeah.
So that's 40
Minimum.
times 1,000. I make you $40,000. Thanks for 500.
Yeah,
Listen, you're so
slide that.
generous. I got to go film a movie so I could achieve my dreams as being a stand-up comic. Oh, fuck you. I can't believe it. It is whatever. And here's the reality is there's plenty of clubs and there are plenty of places to play. Am I grateful for other clubs I have good relationships with? Yes.
At least it's not Philly.
So
It could have been spooky if it was Philly.
if it was, I would have totally understood it. It would have made perfect sense.
If it was Philly, they wouldn't be able to have you because the club would have burned down.
That's true. Well, exactly. Burn down is just the next level, right?
I'm in Philly, by the way, if you guys want to kill me on Wednesday. So catch me
Are
at
you
Helium.
performing?
Yeah, I'm going to be at Helium.
Oh, sick, man.
Nice,
That's
nice,
what's up.
nice.
That's the club I perform at. And actually, I really fuck with that club, man. And Philly is one of my favorite. I know this sounds crazy, but Philly is one of my favorite places to perform. I love angry cities, especially with angry whites.
Yo,
Oh, gosh.
I used to say that. I haven't even told you this. I almost got in a fight with an audience member
Yeah.
on Saturday. Conservative. Normally, conservatives don't give a fuck. They let
Yeah.
your jokes go.
They're the best
It's
audience.
usually liberal white women who,
Really?
in the middle of your joke, won't even let you get to the end. They're just like, that's not okay.
Yeah.
And they'll fuck the whole momentum of the
yeah.
joke. This time it was a Trump supporter in the front row, and I did a joke. My first jokes are about how we shouldn't get offended, and I talk about not offended by Trump being or anything he says,
Yeah.
whatever. And then I do a joke about Thanksgiving. You've heard it's my favorite day of the year. I'm not going to stop celebrating Thanksgiving, even though it's a day I'm celebrating a day white people killed an entire race of people who
Right.
they thought was me.
That's good.
That's a good show.
And he doesn't even let me get to the punchline. He just immediately chimes in when I say killed an entire race of people. He goes, oh, come on. And I still finish the joke, whatever. And then he's like, that's not okay. You're sitting here talking about Thanksgiving. And I was like, shut the fuck up, man. What are you talking? I get real bold on stage. I forget I'm 5'7". This was an older white dude, but he could have kicked the shit out of me. And then it just got to a real
Like
heated confrontation.
He did to your not relatives.
Exactly.
To the people who almost look like you.
Yeah. I told him we should step outside. I was bold as fuck.
Yeah.
I
No,
said,
that's
fuck
good.
all this talk, dog. Why don't we just go outside? I'm on the edge of the stage. He's in the front. It was really crazy. But it was a conservative. And that's what
Yeah.
really, to this minute, I'm still like, well, how the
Dude,
fuck did that
they're
happen?
conservative snowflakes and liberal snowflakes.
Yeah.
That's a big issue. Is that on both extreme sides, people are fucked up and they're annoying to be, just to fucking listen to.
They're the same idiot.
Yeah.
They
they're
just
the
grew up
same.
in different neighborhoods.
Absolutely. But that being said, I tend to like the angry, Buffaloes, the Phillies, just working class kind of angry cities who have been because they need comedy.
Gotcha.
Comedy is a release. Like in New York City, people go out to comedy because it's cool.
Yeah.
Or chic, and they want to be enlightened and clap along with these comedians that are social justice activists. In Buffalo, they're like, just make fun of blacks. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... They don't care, right? Like, and I'm telling you, it doesn't
They
matter.
let the show be the show.
They let the show be the show, and the black people are there like, just make fun of Mexican. There's just somebody that they want to make fun of, and let's just laugh because I need a break from how cold it is. Like, you saw the Bills fans when they were in Jacksonville,
Yeah.
right?
You know what they do for entertainment? They jump off of tables and beat each other up.
They literally made it illegal in Jacksonville, Florida, to sell folding chairs and tables to non-Jacksonville residents.
Wow.
For that week. because they knew Bill's Mafia was coming down. They were gonna light the tables on fire and then dive on them and fall on them. But they need that release. They fucking need to get away from it. And whatever. Those are my
Let me
favorites.
ask you this.
That's kind of like I'm a big like wrestling fan, so I could probably like equate like that same wrestling audience to like I guess like
Oh, these are all everybody in Buffalo is a wrestling fan.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yes.
it's like when that's where all that stuff comes from.
Every
the
one of
jumping
them
through the
listens to your
tables.
podcast and then realizes you're black and turns it off.
Facts. This is absolute facts, by the way.
Yeah.
But that's how that whole like Buffalo Bills thing started. Like that's like very pro wrestling, like ECW, WWE type of stuff.
Yep.
Where like WWE was this squeaky clean, like they're a corporate company and they gotta
Right.
like do certain things or whatever. And like ECW, this like super old school, like really extreme form of WWE, was like performing in Buffaloes and Phillies and like really working class arenas, like in small little gyms, but like it got worldwide attention because all they were doing was like, dude, just hit the guy in the head with a table.
Yeah,
just
make
like,
them bleed.
Make them bleed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
set the shit on fire. Like, whatever. Like, give me my $10, $15 worth for the day before I go back and work at the steel mill or wherever the fuck
Bro,
they're
they
working
need it.
at. Yeah.
They fucking need it. And it's fun to do stand-up where people need it.
I like a similar kind of audience, but different. I like Southern working class or whatever. They're just Southern people.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's because I grew up with that. I get that. And you grew up in a pre-gentrified Manhattan. So I'm wondering if it's because it's like, I get the blue-collar mentality. I just get that.
Yeah.
Where I kind of get it, but not really. Southern white people, I get that.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
have fun. I know how to rock with y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say my favorite audience is educated minorities.
Oh, we're amazing.
I've always said that
I was
because
gonna say we are pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you why, because you guys have been through some shit,
Yeah.
so you're not offended by everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've been through real things. You've been through real racism, so like a joke isn't like a big deal to you.
And we don't work so much in black and white. Like we're very nuanced.
Yes, I don't like educated whites.
Why is that?
Uneducated whites, educated minorities.
Mm-hmm.
Because uneducated whites, they're like just hateful enough where they'll laugh and they don't feel guilty about it. You know what I mean? Not saying they like hate other races, but they're like, I don't really care that much to like worry about your feelings. They don't care about your feelings, but like super educated whites have this fucking like this guilt that they carry that they need to protect you constantly. And you're like, oh, somebody goes, oh, Kaz, I love your hair. And they go, oh, you can't talk to a black man about his hair.
That's a microaggression.
It's a mic. I feel microaggression. It's like Kaz is 6'1", 6'2", 220 pounds. He could handle a fucking hair comment.
Like,
you know what I mean?
I've been through actual racist shit.
Exactly.
Like, where I'm like, I am 6'2", like 200 something. I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
Like, I've been through situations where like I'm specifically profiled and targeted just because of the way I look.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like just because I'm like imposing and people like have to be overly aggressive towards me just because they feel like, if I raise my voice or get out of line, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm turning into this fucking animal and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, no. Like what the fuck? Like just relax, dog. Like I could take a joke. Like it takes like some actual, I've been through some real shit. So.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Just in terms of people that I've performed for, and I tend to like, and the crowds I tend to like. That being said, what I have noticed is through doing Brilliant Idiots, and now I'm sure through Flagrant 2 and Westerbros and the other podcasts, is like we've curated like a group of people. There are an underrepresented group of people out there that are very
Critically thinking?
They critically think. They're objective,
Mhm.
right? They're people that see the way things are portrayed in the news, and it doesn't really resonate with them,
Okay.
right? Like, a perfect example would be this recent like Aziz story,
Okay.
right? And like this girl who was accusing Aziz of sexual assault or whatever like that. And this happens all the time. It happens every time Lena Dunham complains about everything.
Okay.
The,
I see where you're going.
the feminist warriors will go out there, and then there's a certain percentage of women and men who will just be like, that doesn't resonate with me.
Yeah.
That reaction doesn't resonate with me. And they've kind of found the Brilliant Idiots and and Fragrant 2 and these other podcasts, and we found them. And we have these kind of like organic, natural conversations without the fear of, oh my God, if I say this, I'm going to be ostracized.
You know
I'm
what
going to be fired. I'm going to be excommunicated from my group.